Hi, my name is Anna-Mart de Lange and I will be your facilitator during this training or during this set of videos. And what these videos essentially would be is to get to learn how to use AutoCAD. It's important, however, to note that these videos in and of itself is not an entire course and does not include all of the features that is within AutoCAD. And again, the reason for this is that this project is designed around a EGD, which is Engineering, Graphics and Design, PAT project, so the practical assessment task for EGD learners. And again, when recording these videos, a lot of the focus is not set on being fancy or being the most efficient, but it is learning the software with the least amount of knowledge and to draw something that looks quite neat and fulfills our standards without using too much of the program to enable somebody to be able to learn it a little bit more easily. So I currently work for Expert Projects and Training Solutions, which is a college that specializes a lot with engineering studies, and I am the main facilitator for the computer-aided drafting, which is programs like AutoCAD, Inventor, and so forth. So I specialize in training learners in AutoCAD. But with this videos, again, it was something for me to record that I haven't done before. And although I have helped a lot of students with PAT tasks and I have trained a few matriculants, and as we did the full-on training with them, we also helped them with their PAT projects. So in general, the drawings that we did was not so familiar to me. However, these videos were recorded during the national lockdown on 2020 with the coronavirus, and as such I did not have all my research and books that I generally use when doing courses directly available to myself. So a lot of the sizes and things I had to make up on the go as I did the videos. And again, at the end of the day, the drawings did not come out too bad. However, there might be some small mistakes. However, what I suggest when following these videos is to watch these videos, to observe them, and to attempt to redraw these drawings along with me, whether you tend to fix the mistakes that I have made there and then, or to draw them with the mistakes along by me, and to get used to the program before approaching it to do your own project. Again, the purpose of this, the emphasis, is not for the learner to do their PAT as we are watching the videos, but instead to get to know the program so that they can then approach their PAT with their knowledge that they have learned with their subjects, and as well as to utilize the research and the sizes that they were given. So this, taken into mind, the 3 images currently on the screen is actual drawings that we will achieve at the end of the videos if you follow through. So again, some mistakes were made, sometimes things didn't go as smoothly as possible. For example, during the recording sessions we've had some power failures, and again, doing this with a whole national lockdown was also a bit difficult, since schools as well as colleges and universities are required to be closed down. But you'll note again these 3 videos, so we've got just a sectional showing the floor plan as well as some of the elevation drawings. And again, the program used for this is AutoCAD, but note that there are other CAD software available, and some other CAD software might even be more preferable for drawing civil drawings like house plans, for example. So you'll have things like Autodesk Rivet, which is a fairly well-used program for architectural type drawings, as well as AutoCAD with extensions like AutoCAD Architectural, AutoCAD Structural Detailing. for example. So those programs might make it easier and might utilize three-dimensional aspects better, whereas AutoCAD can still do three-dimensional drawings, but for the purposes of this specific video series, I only stuck to two-dimensional drawings, as I know generally within PAT specifications you are not allowed to project your views from 3D models, and therefore they still suggest that even though you are drawing on a computer to do it, unlike how it might be done in the industry in a 3D method, to still draw on a 2D method using the knowledge that you have gained. So within the industry, it's still sometimes very used. People still tend to use two-dimensional drawings a lot and make them within the industry. However, generally with computers and technology growing at the rate at which they do, most preferable method of drawing will be three-dimensional drawings, as it allows us to add detailed drawings and make changes a little bit more easily throughout. But again, these video series will only focus on drawing two-dimensional, and again use as little features of the program as possible, but still to get an end result which should meet all the criteria. But again, if learners are doing this for the purposes of their PAT, it's still highly suggested for them to ensure that their research is done completely, and when they do their project, whether it is during these videos or after watching these videos, it is still highly suggested that they use their own research and their own knowledge, as I am aware that a lot of the things in the video was drawn a little bit different than how they should have been drawn, and a lot of the sizes, as mentioned, were made up. And again, as you can see on the screen, I have my email address available, so that should any learner have any queries about the CAD aspect of it, so using AutoCAD or different CAD software or anything like that, they're more than welcome to send me an email, and I will see if I can look into their query or if I might be able to assist them with problems that might occur. Or even if learners have extra questions about other CAD software that might be available, or if they wish to pursue something like CAD and the steps after that, since generally when it comes to engineering drawing, especially for me having experience on having EGD as a subject in school, and as being as I went to college to study CAD drawings, I worked in a drawing office as well, so I've had experience with that. But for a majority, now I'll only do training on these types of things, but I do have somewhat experience, and some things that I can say about CAD is that compared to a drawing board, it is much nicer, as making mistakes and things like that is easier to fix, and drawing duplicates of the same objects over and over again also is a lot easier. And with especially the engineering field in South Africa, I feel that CAD and general drafting as a whole, whether it is civil drawings that you do, mechanical drawing, or architectural specific drawings, it does not matter as much, but I do feel there is a need for people to do AutoCAD based drawings, or not just AutoCAD, but general CAD drawings does have quite a need within the country, as CAD drawings is also required a lot for people that do CNC programming, which in a lot of factories and things like that is also starting to grow exponentially. So I believe even as a career in something like CAD, there is a lot of options available. And again, upon research, candidates can look that up, or should they feel that they're interested in focusing on something like this or learning about CAD in general as a career option, they're more than welcome to copy me. If they have feedback on the videos, or if, again, like I said, they have problems with the software itself or something like that, they're more than welcome to send me an email at cad@epts.co.za. So again, I hope that you enjoy these videos. I hope that you can follow along with them. And I hope that throughout this that you learn something new and that it is something that will aid you with whatever endeavors you may have within your future. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.